Dean Solomon making his intentions very clear at the outset. Drives the kick, target Lucas, almost. Well done by Miller, put enough pressure on Green. Will try to slip it through to McDonald. Well done, Jason Johnson. Bullen. Now Ramanascus as the Bombers move it methodically out of their defence. They're away. Peveril. Can he find a target inside attacking 50? Lloyd's got the sit. Well done, Nicholson. Great stuff though by Cubido. Front and centre. Kicks it back to the goal square. Brown, not quite. Mark Johnson. Bolton will kick the opening goal.
Who was on the bench for a while, but now he's away. Aaron Davey, pure, unadulterated speed. And how's the finish? How's the finish? Oh, Fletcher. There was millimetres in that. And Dustin Fletcher saved the day. And now the Bombers can counterpunch.
Has Hille forward.
Murphy stalking out along the wing. Now he glides to half forward. Justin Murphy to crank it up for the Bombers. Johnson's got to go. No, Hearn into his lap in front of goal. Playing in front.
Well, he was playing in front. It was a missed kick. But the significant thing about that whole passage of play was that Melbourne ran forward. A lot of their numbers were caught out on a turnover. And as a consequence, Essendon hanging back have set it up for an easy goal.
James Hearn wasted no time. He's put it through.
Bombers by 6 points. Hille contests with White. James McDonald hard at the football. He's been very tough early. Good umpiring, let it go. Bullen, well done, released it, then got it back from outside 50. Kicks to the goal square. Lloyd. I think Matthew Lloyd thought for a moment that he might let it go, but so a chance here if we can convert here. Nice early break. Gee, he's already come around, umpire. Check side, pops it through. The Bombers by 2 goals.
Oh, guts and determination. Created it, well done by Robertson. Brown Davey missed his moment. And Johnson, powerful handball. Good combination, or was it? Tough for McVeigh, but he's tough. And he's up to it. And he uses Ramanascus, and now they can go. Lucas has got it, and he's got a man free on the wing.
Solomon thought about it, now goes on, sweeps the handball into the path of Peveril in space. Runs to 50, where will he go? Chips. Joe Watson.
And not been able to get back.
In the team at the right time of the season, Joe Watson, just his 6th game for the year from 30 metres. He's put it through. The Bombers off to a flyer here.
Just couldn't get there though. And Hearn, with extra support, just blasts away to the wing. It wasn't a well-directed kick, but Watson showed the courage to need to on this MCG in the finals, and he gets it back from Hille. And now they go again. Solomon's been prominent. Lloyd against Nicholson. You'd back the master from there. And you'd back him with his shot for goal as well.
Yeah, you would, but what about the effort by young Watson?
Wonderful record. 90 goals, 34 for the year for Matthew Lloyd. And he slots another one.
Well, that's his second.
McDonald, White, out in front of Uze again. McVeigh did well that time. Welsh, McVeigh in support, and he clears. A couple of Bombers taken by Murphy. This time they do bring it through the corridor. Solomon, run provided by Peveril, and a loose player, Mark Johnson.
On the rebound, the side that's made the mistake is going to be penalised.
Johnson kicks it. Scores a level at the MCG.
As we saw, quite a while. So now they're back on level terms. How will Melbourne respond? Solomon in the thick of it. There's Bruce. Oh, colourblind as he gave it to Allen. Great effort from Lloyd. Who's come up the ground. It's an open square. He fancies chances from there. He's a wonderful kick. And that is superb execution from a master forward.
As far as Johnson goes with his ability to win that ball.
Well, Wheatley's kick, well read by Allen. Quick to dish off. Welsh. Now, he's going to be forced to go very long to find Lloyd, who's a long way up the ground. Oh, Whelan. Did he interfere? No, was the decision. Peveril sliding in. Lloyd. just the kick off the left. Solomon, great clash there with Reed. Gets up, keeps on going, pokes it into the pocket. Jason Johnson. Fantastic commitment. So Jason Johnson missed last week. Back in the team, kicked 11-14 going into today. But he's picked his moment, he's put it through. He's got a man deep in the pocket. He spots him, it's Green. Fletcher up high as well. Here's Cameron Bruce. Handball to the spaces. The Bombers defence resolute. They refuse to yield. Although Lucas, he flirted with danger. Allen's in trouble. Just got the kick away. And the Bombers dodge a bullet there. Watson to Murphy. And now it's a pretty open forward line. Murphy drives it in long. Hille, Rivers, Mark Johnson, McVeigh on his left. Oh, the job was there and he did it superbly. They are flying, Essendon.
Which is Cubido, Solomon and also Allen.
So they have to be careful here, the Demons. If they do get the foot in, give a quick kick. Eventually shoveled out the back. Solomon almost with some high contact. Lloyd found a way into the square. Hurd, he'll find a way. He will always find a way, James Hurd.
Against Miller, was it, Mick?
It was against Miller.
So, gee, close to half-time. That's a terrible mistake. A terrible mistake. Hurd got it from Hille. Lloyd, oh dear. Well,
And what are you doing, Mick, with Miller?
close to half-time from 45 metres. He kicks it. And the Bombers now out to the biggest lead of the match. They lead by 31 points. And after Melbourne, don't know about that. Poor kick.
It was. What a decision that was. The umpire just had the whistle a little quick to the mouth. Davey was hunting. McVeigh composed. And Wellman has been superb today. Bombers defence really under the pump. But they're supplying some movement into the forward line. Dean Solomon, his 18th possession, up to half forward. Oh, Hille. Strong contested mark. Big bodies there.
The finals game, there's a lot of mistakes being made.
David Hille. Oh, he stands up to the pressure, gives it a real crack. David Hille scores a level.
That's it.
No indication yet that he's about to go back on the ground. Melbourne lead by 6. Jamar doing the ruck work. Mark Johnson, the rush is on. Desperate stakes at the MCG for the Bombers. And Mark McVeigh sets it up. Backing back. Solomon playing for a free. Hurd. James Hurd swings it back to Lucas. And it just carried the 15. Spent much of the day in defence, Scotty Lucas. 24 goals, 21 for the season. This is biggest kick. And he is up to the challenge. But the Bombers attacking. David Hille versus White. Here's Hurd again. Broadbridge stalking him. Hurd somehow to Hille. To the boundary line, Murphy. This is Solomon. Straight up and down. Hille! It's a mark! Oh, David Hille. What a time to stand up in the forward line. It's been a great battle of the ruckman. He's kicked one goal earlier today. What pressure. In the shadows of the stand, David Hille. His head was over the ball. His foot sunk through it. He sees the moment. Bombers in front. Bombers in front again at the MCG. They lead by 5. Will it be enough?
Some tired players out there. Just looking at Matthew Whelan, he's cramping.
So a boundary throw in, half forward for the Bombers. White. Jason Johnson drills the pass in low. Hille and Nicholson. What can Nicholson do here? Hille kicks a goal. Unbelievable stuff. David Hille has stood up in this final term. And the Bombers now lead it by 6 points.
Right in the centre of the square, and that's where he'll end up going. There's no question about that.
Can't be too long left. Wellman They need to man up and they need to do it diligently now, the Melbourne side. Wellman chips it out wide. Hurd and Broadbridge, the go-to man. James Hurd, what a mark.
We reckon that's probably just about do it. Oh, the man, James Hurd, he's done it. What timing? What timing? Supreme timing from a supreme player. But what a match. What an extraordinary match. And it's the Bombers whose dream lives on for another week. We've been treated, Neil Danaher, the Reverend. Oh boy, it's going to take a bit to get the Demons up after that. What an incredible performance, and James Hurd